A 17-year-old boy named Corey was hunting in the woods with his father. They set up camp and went to sleep, but they both were awoken by the sound of a bear. Or so they thought. Corey's father woke him up and told him about the noise. Corey grabbed his gear and followed his father into the woods. They traveled for a while until they found the so-called bear. It didn't look like one, but they thought it was a different type of bear. Corey went down to wake it up so his father could shoot it. But as the bear woke up, it bit Corey's arm hard. Corey screamed in pain. His father shot the bear and it released its bite. Corey's father checked if he was okay. He was, thankfully, but that wouldn't be the case. They returned to their camp and wrapped Corey's wound up. They went back to sleep. After a couple of minutes, Corey woke up hungry for human flesh, and he noticed his bite mark was glowing green. It was painful, and so he screamed, but that didn't last for long. He walked out of his tent and over to his father's, where he opened it and walked into it slowly. This woke his father up. Corey, what are you doing in here at this time of night? He asked. Corey just breathed heavily with drool coming from his mouth. Well, if you don't have a reason, go back to sleep, he said. Corey just continued to stare at his father, breathing and drooling dripping from his mouth. Corey, you're freaking me out. Stop it, his father yelled. Corey came closer to him. His father froze. Corey stopped right up to his face and then dug his fangs he now had into his father's chest and started to eat him. His father screamed in pain as he did, but it quickly stopped. After Corey was done with ripping his father apart, he sniffed the air for more flesh. He smelled the flesh and ran off direction. Cut to the Loud family, who were having fun staying up this night. This night, the Loud kids' parents went out for the night and were going to come back in the morning. As they were having fun and chilling out, Corey came close to the house, sniffing all the 11 kids that were in there. He walked up to the door and started scratching at it, hoping it would seem like it was a cat, and they would open the door. The oldest kid, Lori, went to the door to open it for what she thought was a cat, but as she did, she saw the horrifying infected boy. She slammed the door quickly as she did. She locked it. Everyone was curious why she slammed it. Why'd you slam the door, dude? Luna asked, concerned. There's literally a terrifying creature outside, Lori said. What did it look like? Lincoln asked. It literally looked like a person, a male, if I'm correct. But it had green glowing eyes, fangs, claws, and it was breathing hard. And it had drool dropping from its mouth, she said. Weird. No creature fits that description, Lisa said. A few seconds later, scratching noises were heard from the door. It was louder and more violent. The kids freaked out, thinking it would get inside and kill them. It eventually did, and it cornered the kids. But the sound of a gunshot was heard, and it ran off. They tried to gather themselves and think of a logical explanation for what they saw. It was a horrifying looking, not like a human, but also not. It was walking on all fours. They later realized in the morning that the 17-year-old boy, Corey, that was infected by an unknown virus that makes an animal violent. That includes humans as well. They will never forget what they saw that night, and they know it would stick for them forever. I hope you enjoy this Scaremont Stories. More coming soon. Also, like and subscribe. Bye.